So this could happen also. Also, bit my request it, and now hospital now so workers now bit my say, oh, situation where you use ABC, and now you use but still as a improvement being so let's call Dr. So and so to also come and what see the situation now who the way forward.
My name is IT Powers, aka what can come. If able to keep watching ASEDA TV. ASEDA Television is the best television. Oh, it's the best television in Ghana and the world. Try and watch it. Yeah.
ASEDA Television,
inspiring Africa.
Eba time with BENCARE. Minim say nde ena jumezino yede baso nde ene kwesiada. Enne emra sunde and the doctor were around. Yenda ne ona se eba ene doctor betwetwe nkomo. Na ye safety, right, responsibility, any safety. Ende ye was safety. With safety in Tiampande Wahi, to Ubenya was on UTA, Ubu Hospital, in your ma as a washer. Now, my with safety, what the Yalena Koy, but Ubeda no, now the other full friend a beefy, to Ubu Hospital, with safety as a woman with the Conwy, and no mona, Yababe pains and pains, and when you are chill, say, with safety ni, a harness or a hammer raha. Bibi Kotoa, Tabe Church in him also. Onse ampa midi hospital a enyoma mienu miensa bi na SMS meye manya emfa pomodi yenda ne ona se ba ye ne BENCARE betwetwe nkomo na bibi ehinta ewo ye safety measures no what be ma Meda se unyamre etwen ye se yenda ne ya kuma bi na se ba ye de nkomo no ahihye so doc wa me friend Dr. Prof but or a sample person on the also BENCARE for sure yes emre ye ne BENCARE entwetwe nkomo na ni hintawo no ofancho BENCARE no akwa baba sada Nancy to me enkasa bebre of funds because one will say akonya bana dross bebre.
Yes.
Me say o dey we be able to say some screening be about surgery be.
Yeah.
And so to say.
Yeah. So first of all, ya bada ya hwefo ne ya tiefo ase say ya omunyamre ehwe time with BENCARE ASEDA Television. Because stress mo share ama amanfo bebre nsusu ada ate anka na o ma hu ne ma pa ye wa ha na say o ye individual and our company be now person we sponsor time with BENCARE and any other program on ASEDA Television. You can quickly join or contact the numbers that scrolls through the videos and then call. They will make arrangement to meet you. And I say, be a or be now per se, why not? You can still get in touch for us to have a discussion. So and then so yeah that about the so what they and as I chair the starting be for rights, responsibilities, and the safety within the healthcare system. And let me quickly address the now can me who flyer be an answer advertisement be a chess. I think that will be in November.
Okay.
Yes. As time goes on, no say information here clearer. We'll keep updating our viewers.
Okay.
So it is about a foundation. Or more free plastic surgeries. Amount for a plastic surgeries. I only say we are we did them. And we did them. I say correctional surgery and as a plastic surgery. To be our shishi. Obi o ne baby when accident bi ama na nim baby asay and the body baby deform the plastic surgery na is a cosmetic surgery o be ye no me tinetine sa baby na deform na asa looking normal and eno na from plastic surgery.
Okay.
It's going to be in November. Right now, the foundation or more in charge now are still gathering resources.
Okay.
And yes, we are more for money. If any opportunity can, we will put it out there. So that they are yes, we are for me. If there's any advantage, they can take it up.
Okay.
It's going forward when the date is set and the venue are out. Definitely in our programs we'll talk about it.
Okay, member
Yeah.
Okay, and then on your safety measures. Your home Bible.
Good.
See, you do hospital, your home Bible. Now say, yeah, the alien call, and yes, if you are near the other for a beefy. Yeah, kind of home Bible. The last time, yeah, come about responsibility. More concern be brave. Home Bible, yeah, come home Bible, yeah. Hospital, who buy bonus so at the same.
Okay, that's it. For senior can today will be the last part of patient charter and safety now near discussion. And see what more rights or hospital, you know your rights.
Yes.
You know your responsibilities as well. Now, aside knowing your rights and responsibility, what about your safety? Who is responsible for your safety within the facility?
Okay.
And then throughout treatment, no procedure.
Okay.
Why na say be touch ma? I was say you holding a responsible. The can ahobambo and I say safety. Send you start here you can or right. Not just say what you are entitled to. And you can or responsibility there. Also you expect if you
yes.
say obey as yarefo and I say be that hospital. Now your bus safety part, whose responsibility is it for your safety?
Our hospital.
And also throughout treatment, whether your maltreatment or the few, say the hospital. So far as you are subscribed to a procedure or a treatment, you are still within the healthcare system.
Okay.
What you say, and safety and at the same. Now, is it you, the patient? Is it your responsibility to make sure your safety is ensured?
Okay.
Is it the responsibility of the nurse or doctors?
Okay.
Or is it the responsibility of the facility Nankasa as a structure? So today we are going to dive more into that.
Into the
yes. We are going to look more into the safety part of our
health system.
Yes. So when we talk about safety, definition for safety here, effort facility,
okay.
Any health providers, that is your nurses, your doctors, anybody that is handling you. So the health professionals, the institution, that is the facility, and then you, the patient yourself.
Okay.
The effort you make to prevent harm, injury, and then any other damage.
Okay.
Do you understand? So whether it is harm, it is injury, it is any harm that can happen to you or any other person within the healthcare sector.
Okay.
So that is the safety we are talking. So safety is basically the effort a patient, what's the name? Health providers who provided services to you, the patient. That's the doctor, nurses, lab technicians, one.
Okay.
Comes and then the facility itself.
Okay.
As a structure.
Okay.
With safety, So you, the health providers, and then the facility. Effort are moving together to make sure the healthcare system or healthcare efforts is provided in a more serene manner.
Okay.
Do you understand? So that there will be kupra and now be home touchma.
Good. Now, can say a facility, it involves all the patients.
Yes.
Because,
your colleagues know, but the whole is part.
It's part. Okay.
Yeah.
What are the common patient safety risks? What are the common ones?
Okay.
I see you.
So once you go hospital,
Okay.
From the time of you being welcome, they are checking your vital signs, they are taking your samples, you are going for consultations, you are booked for procedure, you are supposed to go to the what's the name lab or X-ray department, and then maybe go and take medicine.
Sure.
Throughout these processes, some things can happen that can put you at risk, or can even make your condition you brought to go higher. That is, it can aggravate. It my case.
Okay.
It will be all the malaria and but safety measures be and go through year. A baby has now be the HIV never because obi a mistake baby. I may be a tiny be a dear inside you is obi anyo na dwuma ye wan to antwene ana wan kata so yi ama ye de ababa wo ana se mistakenly awo ama usa sisi wo de malaria na kwa so na de is wo de malaria na kwa na de hepatitis B and ebefie but what I say na your infections be bring to hospital because ya libe be o na akase en nti wo de aketu abi ko no wo de o sabi na akwa afi wo be ko no akwa tam bi kase na de befie so Sanya we you are at risk. Even we are saying maybe a drew be any question the mount near the amount. Meaning safety issues. So I will quickly want to read some few ones, just as we did for the right, we did for the responsibilities. I will always want to read basic ones. So some of the common risks include medication errors, that is wrong dose or wrong drugs. Surgical errors, wrong sites or infections, hospital-acquired infections, miscommunication between healthcare workers. Then we have diagnostic errors and delays. Then we have faults in the healthcare settings. It's the main part you say we are my kind of brofum. First one, yes, medication errors. Say we are hospital. Na eduro bi anka wasi ye de ma o ni akoye mistake error bi akoba so ati ase if you are nurse no o ma wrong drug o ma wrong dose you ma do expire and I say anything can happen in the process of the medicine and I say eduro no kra no the right drug but the dose no wrong or your mistake nti bi ananka o ma 100 milligram of a certain drug I feel now mistakenly or come out 150 milligram or 200 milligram. All these things are safety issues. I was saying risk. There was surgical errors. Surgical errors. Yes, sir. Last year, I think responsibilities. Because say it be a mafuma and I'm the war here. Now, on also my operation. Maybe my mistake. I come market. My chest and I said seven me sure you understand omo koye hinia ayi wo me sure ho I was a patient no so who said problem am dey buy I am from my side it's baby omo maki and kasa omo ka say tem bia when they are now making reference to a different body parts it's an error so just as a unit might make error in your drugs in the same way they can make error in a surgical process. Okay. Ya think baby so omuyo operation omuja instrument omuja scissors towel. All these things are errors or safety issues are the show. Na kwa fa we nyina aba and as obi wa say you no wrong operation and anka you say you on the right me you on the left. So the question is medical professionals who were making that mistake. One so yare for now so down do ya de ni se me ya na ya ma ha na ye pai wo ha na say ye prepare se ya ma odo ma wada before that they be preparing the place. Okay, you understand? Surgical place they don't just get up and do. Okay, mostly they will even mark the place where at that time you are not under anesthesia. Okay, until you do and ye be ba be clean or say you wo hon ma be ba be make sure say be safe honum so find that other sakura near wash on between the sablon and I say any was an antiseptic you belong the cleaner there's no way they are going to this will be our coma dada but there's no way say we are conscious now you are operation that site you will not have any idea what is going on. Yes, even before they send you into theater. And remember that, and they said you be an general anesthesia.
Okay.
General anesthesia, the drama, wada. So you go off, they knock you off, but they'll be monitoring, say, ooh, you understand? You go into coma, and you deep sleep, and no one take pain, and this time, really power new year. But say, surgery, major surgery, I know you're more partial anesthesia. What I say, I know, you localize anesthesia, area no ma pam, and I know my to say CSA, your walk panel wachi, but there's a spinal, now a really cool mountains if feet will say, air down in our own tipping, but top maybe you are conscious. Okay. You can see, you can communicate with them as they are talking, doing the surgery, you can be seeing. Do you understand? Good. Until you have that surgical, so they can cut the wrong sites. They can also lead to infection. If you have a operation, no my ass. This will mean no operation. You are bad. I was saying, clear, or man clear. Also, you didn't say anything. At least it's you. Or you don't create any healing problem. Be an infection. Be an a bit to be affected, and just a bit to be affected. Yes, no, said on one clear whether some women feel say, do not bring son into one clear. We also swear, yes, let me operation, Sanka, ye clear anchor you. Nyana, or can't say the idea, not just on the bay. Do you understand? Yes, so that is one of the. Then we have hospital acquired infection. Infections be all about. Oko hospital, the way hospital, no clean holy, or put certain things well into now a infection. So what I say, anyway, would be to say miscommunication between healthcare providers. Today's a doctor needing nurse for not miscommunication. Yakoba, it be our cassette or nine, young dressing and a pa, any anywhere. None nurse no what tea and no pano until you bring them to base and maybe a and no pan. You understand? And now I say, well, Ruby almost stopping. Nurse now until you Omoda should be a baby mouth. And then Ruby wa cancel and answer or see and from mouth once in a day. Nurse knows some train away, more 3 times a day. Now a cover problem about. Into all these things are things in a diagnostic error. A beer. You don't buy no complaints and you say also so you come also e be an problem be inside that urgent. So all these are errors. Others and they can be false to say which my patch depending maybe a hospital from hot true and I say omo the near mercy ties no tutu soon or lighting system in your papa a lot of security issues into yare for no washroom no akwa pashe ana ona akobo bibi ona akobo bed bi ana bed bi ana akonya bi bed bi aye pointed sharp ebi ana akwa kutwa. So all these things are risk issues within our healthcare settings. Yes. So these are the basic ones. As we go forward, we'll talk more.
Okay. So since you know the basic risk, safety risk, let's know how can I ensure medication safety?
Okay. So how do you
ensure
medication safety?
Yes.
Yes. So send a can a drone ya trust and farmer. Oh, yare for no so. I was say ubusa questions. Do you understand? Say you prescribe a drone wa. Men fan try say doctor ni akoni school on ni what's the name the course and I say on the profession nti ono the other can your final can who so on the course but also now odo yale the yale na your property una adi aba I say baba bring salute. I don't think say baba no sorry ya no atam machine asisu no you know no style ono pe e was say ono ka and also on me din common no who say style we na head ni you and also start to you me also chiro me so maybe in twa ase and sana masisi wa ha sisi wa ha. So it's the same thing. So when you go to the hospital as you do through a drosua, don't just take it like that. We say the amount, we ask questions. The question is, oh, my nurse, and I said, doctor, mpacho aduro we as say odi aka me nuru hu mpacho no so for den. Do you get it? A good doctor, a good nurse should be able to explain to you. In fact, even before I say I go back to some care, I was saying your mom say, oh, Mr. Ike, say how I could do me. I see a dear draw we count. I say draw no. Say me Juma ADN. A whole so instance when you be how far within the first 30 minutes or mobile phone, and I'll be feeling dizzy. These are some of the common side effects. Do you understand? Good. Until be far within the first 30 minutes, don't drive. Okay. And I said, don't be moving about at very risky areas because if you are not when you should be matching or not, do you understand? But someone can, it's your right to what? To ask. Doctor, do now train, also men fan say, you can repeat the question to the doctor. If you are not wedding kaka, oh, Mr. So and so, Februno 2 milligram morning, 2 milligram afternoon, 2 milligram evening.
Okay.
So, and I say for 3 times in a day, that's 8 hours, 8 hours, 8 hours. Do you understand? In fact, in hospital, we don't have morning, afternoon, evening. There's nothing like Februno morning, afternoon, evening. We deal with hours. Okay. So, if it is 3 times in a day, that's 8 hourly.
Okay.
What I say? And often around 6 hours. That is we are around 2 na befa, and then I do bear 10 na befa. It is a kind of pay
but I won't check. Therefore, to overfan and apart, more
that is wrong. It is a emphasis son of 10 11 year no.
I'm about 12 0.
Oh, the emphasis and apart 10, my friend Bruno. Now about 12 set off here, we are 1 area. No, my son, and you mean 4 area, 3 area, no, my safa. Do you get it? Great. There's nothing like morning, afternoon, evening, and there's nothing like 3 times a day. 3 times a day, no, what do you mean by 3 times a day? Do you understand? So we talk about 8 hourly. Okay. 8 hourly nature say say daily or 24 hours.
Yes.
We tell you today 8 hours. Until mom say every 8 hours be obefa drone bi. So I say until that say who fan and passes example. That say we 2 obesa afa and do 10 obesa afa. Until say fan and pa 7 I was calculate 8 hours from 7 o'clock.
Bear
3. Another 8 hours from 3, there 11. Do you understand? So that is how you take it. So 2 times in a day, that is 12 hours.
Okay.
Until that is often and past 6. You make 6. Now that's
10. You make
10.
Often 8.
You make 8.
Okay.
Do you get it? So that is how we do it. So any medical person who call or more do about 3 times a day, and I said, I'm not paying you. That is not the right way, but that is the common way I attire. But it's not right. That is not a good way.
Especially like chemics.
Yes.
But 3 times.
Yes. That is not the good way. We understand the person can either undertake or overtake. That means a bit more overdose, and I said time a bit more too wide. Do you understand? Give time. Into bit much 6 a.m., 2 a.m., 10 a.m., 6 a.m., 2 p.m., 10 p.m. Do draw so who say a boss is a mefa about 2 hours.
But you want fan is 6, no be fan is 7.
I also calculate. Good. So these are things you should all. My doctor needs to be my sure say and you 2 times, 3 times, and I have 4 times. So what I say, that's all question be answer. Feel free to what ask.
Okay, that is the safety medication.
Yeah,
that is safety medication. Yeah, come in process 3 times 8 hours. 8 hours in the fan. What must you? Say that means that we've been abusing the drugs. Yeah, abusing drugs. Thank you for giving us this knowledge. Okay, what should I do before undergoing surgery? Because surgery, what should I do?
Yes. So, there could be an error.
Okay.
During surgery. Until before go through surgery, they will first have to give you why surgery is necessary. Now you have to know. Now the next thing is surgery no what type of surgery it is.
Okay.
Am I going to be put under what's the name, full anesthesia,
Okay,
or is going to be partial localized anesthesia? And now side the brain in the area surgery.
okay,
So what I say
it's
on them market baby or mobile channel they usually I say marker and I say paint AB I had the marker into we also so I say make sure say they have mark before they send you to theater. Insist on it. So but you more mark home I'm assuming who baby put said there be your cobana say I also have the right to ask why it wasn't said there be young for one got to one obi koye mistake na yakọ cut the wrong place. But at least market na say my right hand na say me am dey me yare by him say my right hand left hand there and then I'll draw your attention before you send me in. Now you also have to give complete medical information.
okay.
Said the bear before I say I do go theater no or allergies bia or say
o make sure aware
o dey do obi nsusu dada or say woka.
Okay,
Wedding kind operation be that was a worker.
okay.
So yeah, was our operation no complications be see I was a worker. All this information will help your team to now devise a better way to do that surgery.
Okay.
But one can here assume say oh yeah the normal class ni be. Me a baby come be a react here. It be an at that moment you know. Blanca oh react here the man be an one shot too. But why in Blanca here me who say I was saying the nako because crisis no bar we have to deal with it. So what I say. So you will have to provide all this information and then also ensure say the right part is
being used.
Okay. And you also doctors and nurses and facility news who also making sure say they are putting things in place are unco pick up infection there because they are going to expose your systems to the environment.
Okay.
They also making sure say theater any instrument any personnel some mobile handle they are all practicing the most the higher standard of hygiene.
Okay.
So be able prevent any form of what infection. In you so all the funnel and I say you prescribe amount whether before the surgery or after the surgery no. I was already say any allergies be or any complaints be any issues with data make sure say
draw more attention. What can be about hygiene? What can be about hygiene? High profile hygiene. Now maybe some business say what is hand hygiene and why is it important?
Yes, so hygiene is just to prevent infection and contamination.
Okay.
You understand? Say no se mensa ho ayefi na me na me nurse amebe yundro na ma na mensa ho ayefi ana wa hu se makwa akososo niema bi mu akwa attend to patient bi me so fi mi table wa na maba na me mensa abatu ndro na ma yi tablet e de atu nsem ka hu se mensa na me de soso niema mu bae no it may be carrying some dirt.
Yes,
and yes it is carrying, obviously it is.
But once you understand
good into you should insist say or nurses no doctors no they are practicing high level of
hygiene
hand hygiene. Okay. So no we have to be practicing frequent hand washing. Your technique be you're practicing in the hospital. Your hand scrubbing and hand washing. Or yes surgery yes scrubbing and all washing sana besi waha.
Okay.
Elbows sometimes can even go beyond that. You understand? Near what not usual hand washing it's a technique and just to say we did so I don't know in the hospital setting there's a technique until I say around making sure say before the nurses or anybody comes to handle you, especially serving you medications, providing certain treatment and things also wash your mansa into say nurse in the so washing and not only use gloves and so I was all drawn attention I'm a nurse. We dey Mr. Wonka o show on san no abe handle me issues na so abe 7 me drink me ni beje ho can let it be in a nice way.
Okay.
Now yes as you know, in our setup, no, we can't be any man now say feel comfortable. What I say, and today say a label to no patient. Now patient really minimum crowd or you understand. We've worked in a set hospital, so we understand what goes on there. You understand? In order not to have some rift and friction between you and your service provider, also so devise a nice way of talking to them, to always wash their hands before they serve you, to wear the appropriate gloves or practice the appropriate way of preventing infection. Yeah.
Okay, so in this case, you are going to act like but in a polite way.
Yeah, no, where you should hand sanitizer. Yeah, say uncle washing and some which where you should hand sanitizer. Or the fan sound.
Okay, Sisiano, we catch a health worker. Now, then I miss so I may yali I may cause. Then I miss me the bench show me own safety.
So you also own safety.
Then I may the bench show me own safety.
So also bits my our show.
Okay.
Anytime you are going to take medication or put anything into your mouth or any form of thing that affected or health, for instance, say spoon now the baby dear. Na say spoon na da hon mama ade achia e bia na cockroach bi bia na aboa bi ana mfuturo hospital mosquito bi all manner of things are flying in the atmosphere e bi betime so until the best is for you to make sure that instrument is well washed and also draw the attention of healthcare workers now almost all the time instrument o me use amount you should be well cleaned. You understand?
Okay.
Now one can also wash one sa. So as I say, and sana what did and sana one handle BB. Anything you do, make sure you are also looking out to your health.
Okay. Anything you do, make sure you are looking out for your health. How can I prevent fall in the healthcare facility? How can I prevent it? Say me to foam, share same. Then and then me ebe masade no ebia na bia tiles na on the slippery isu ebia mini dia na meye pot ebe mam ne so metumi abom ho ban e fit that aspect. If you are never a safety checklist, how can I make use of it? Who can come in?
Okay. So let me start from the safety checklist.
Okay.
The safety checklist in the healthcare settings, especially maybe out there who say in a theater.
Okay.
There was safety checklist. I know. Ubi susu eduma or one me yan say or make sure say safety is followed.
Okay.
So there will be nkoye mistake bi, obi nkoye error bi.
Na oye maybe
good. Nti media na say ye twa maha. Na say ye use cotton na say gauze. E dey apepa ohono moja na eba no say dey omitima ye ho adwuma. Or say cotton ne gauze na ye pepa ni nyina no. Or say okan into okra list or take.
Okay.
I has a calculus or stroke into cotton bako. You use second one ko, third one ko. You procedure now. I was so kind cotton ya paper atoto egu hono. I was so kind in make sure say and let the ya picky uses you shoot 10. I was at 10.
A year paper egu.
Say bako ni ho and I be is the responsibility of the whole team to ensure say they know where it is.
It is.
Say the bear enko ba na say
akada ni yem.
Sa nneema ni bi na ya anko ya nya sa proper setup na error akoba. E bi na the forceps bi sa na ya scissors na apply kitikiti bi. Or they are so attribute bi na vein bi na mo dey two from blood.
Okay.
Two days be in the process na obey be no na the way fi say or the forceps ni bia den aso vessel boom e wo inside ntina akakokam so at I say ntino checklist no is used both in the theater and then outside theater, even in our ward and general services no so no more protocols are follow so the bear you or you dress now on how many stitches or the omudi ebi a we praba na ya pam ye no ebi a ye bo po miensa ye bo ba ko ha nti se da e be yi ahoma na o say make sure say ye yi miensa ni nyina nti ebi a be kan na o say ampa ye yi ni nyina na say ebi akam ye yi nyina. Do you get it?
I'm getting
it. All these things are safety measures they put it in place, and then in the ward they make sure there are a lot of checks and balances. Making sure say infection any errors so bad
that's it.
Now also so patient no can also another checks also there so what I say. So that is it. And then when it comes to the falls near say when there's a doctor healthcare providers nurses doctors any facility as an institution any one patient mobile prevent say patient be hwe and now obi pra nti ebi ni say also say work hospital na hwe na tiles na say true kakra enye ho na wo say flat slippers ase trotro wa no say shoes na me slippers ase true dada o ba we was hospital on so tiles na true no wa sa akose no we pa hwe hospital no floor no is slippery but also so there also contribute to it, so you don't wear slippery sandals in those kind of areas floor near them bad and as gadgets be na structures bcc kwama a bit many partials wires be na form any ade table cc here we box bc here a bit mamu be ahwe or say then you make sure say easy san money na and I say be am pan bit my prani pana so you some pan too high for the person I was say then and things like helping the patient say be or person go use washroom and I say okoye bibi na say ohia say then your man in wheelchair and I support him and I guide them in the car and I best seven or penny more. You can go and do that. That's the reason why the nurses and doctors are there to help and support the patient. So these are the things that can be done to prevent falls from happening in the hospital, and they also make sure the floors are always kept dry. So be want to be go quickly. Or as a patient to draw the attention of the workers. So when so be a show and I may mistakenly means you need be a show. No my papa. And yes, I wow better be my passion. And I nurse be bit my passion and now be your best row and now be on you quite a baby. No, yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's it. Say with me and my knowledge. Mr. Woman say, yeah, from beginning, right in about. There is this question, a grants you true. I say, what is a second opinion, and how should I get one? How should I get one?
Yeah,
it's a must. I say,
oh, and yeah, must. It depends on the situation.
Okay.
Yeah, condition be another situation be and here second opinion.
Okay.
But situation now will find yourself in. If you think you need a second opinion, why not? You need to request for it, or the facility itself will request for that.
Okay.
So, in cases where one is a second opinion, that's when you have another professional coming to review your notes or your situation. You know, that's a second opinion. Or bad review, no one say, before you have say, now the fufu you have say, the count. Now you free. Do you understand? Say that they are a hot on the in term. So what I say. So this could happen also bit my request and now hospital now so workers now bit my so situation where you use A B C and now you use but still I say improvement being so let's call Dr. So to also come and see the situation now who the way forward. And I say obi orande no onye certain with diagnosis no onye certain with treatment no onye certain with certain things around the situation but me call for second opinion on their side also patient this side also shall now analyze the way animal see kono now you are not too satisfied with how you are being handled and the progress now, you can also request, oh, doctors, na Ms. Remiko, as the way name is you come on another specialist and now a different person about the check here, you can make so what I say, good. So all these things are things that we can all do to help the system go well. So what I say.
Okay, what I say. Okay, yeah, that's to say any umwaya or the mwaya. What should I do if I think there is a medical error or has occurred?
Yes, so say which means something has gone wrong, isn't it? So yes, we spoke about speak up.
Okay.
Menkataso, because it may have long-term consequences. Do you understand? Inti unya pick up signal B. Sometimes you can't show, but wow, intelligence be more who say, as a nurse na a mistake be, as a doctor na a mistake be. You share a demeanor, and then you may be a coswa. To say, oh my mistake, you may be a one person baby so now you can seek for more information.
Okay.
So as I say, you can report the situation to the appropriate authority or staff to share facility, no, or more be a channel of communication. So be a happen in the world, you can go to their medical director or the administration and let them know, say, this is what you have observed and you think something should be done about it. So you have to report, you have to and speak up to it. So all these things are things that can help minimize the situation. Yeah.
Okay. I want you to wrap up so that at least those watching us can understand few steps from your wrapping up.
Great. So what we are saying is that safety your responsibility, or help provider and also responsibility, your facility now also responsibility. So this is where all the three comes to play.
Okay.
The other one we're talking about rights of a patient, responsibility of a patient, but now the safety of you, the patient, as your responsibility, the responsibility of the caregiver, and the responsibility of the facility. So when that Emma facility no one be I put you at risk, I bet my cause injury to you, a bit my harm, and I bet my create some error to happen in your care process, draw their attention or speak out or let them correct it as soon as possible before they proceed. Until they come away who say, draw a demo, ask questions, confirm the dosage, read about it, let them tell you the side effect. Do you understand? Yes. About the physical space. Oshana nyama bi ebetima mo ahwe ase ebetima prawo ewo hospital where draw their attention. Do you understand? Nti any information bi also our suspect say on tiase ye no bisa enye say wan kase otu ho a ebe yi bone. It's a surgery so na wo be ya make sure say what surgery na yakoya wona say process a from your real require say ipa na require yantima amfa na mbabiem wa film. Did you prepare the person's mind manu who say surgery akoye ubetima aba ebi nso awuntime mbabiem? Was that communicated? No. Ebi won ma yanka nche na busu afo all of a sudden so e de no theater afo we was a nurse ni apie no titi mitire ho we say doctor ni apie no afa ha we afa ha afa we kwa na we ba afo ye hu de yanka bi because yan mamo who say theater no okono 50-50 obetima aba anond ba but only omo kan no mu nyina hu the chances in it no mu nyina sensan a bibi akosi na oba na the car. It's no news. Do you understand? So all these things we should all be interested in ensuring that our safety is well preserved within the healthcare setup. And I say, who say error be aba, mistake be a error be messy at any time and at any level. And don't be too you say what trust facility no, what trust doctor no, what trust nurse we on the interview say or any part of it my but say here on the bar the patch immediately speak out, report the situation, seek for clarification. Say, "Error na esi no, on tia papa, mo munchire na tia se because una eba be affect you. Na say bibi a wo ho a no aye. Na say if you think because of the error you need a quick second opinion. This is where you can call in for a second opinion. Oh, especially so and so. Omo hwa me no mistake we no ma you. Nti wa dwi mo no. What can happen or what can be done? Not an agreement, because if you are people no one mistake, no say I can no handle case now. Oba kata nyema bisu. Because on person have a qualified people, but if you bring an independent person, probably it will be more important or more beneficial to you. So that one the top friend you know. So question be or any health consultancy, make a health consultancy. What problem be about health? And I want to be say wako hospital ya koma wadro bi ya koma treatment ya ka bibi wako observe bibi won ti ase wo hie nchiremu a you can call BENCARE, you can see BENCARE for guidance, for more explanation, for education and any form of assistance that we can also assist. And then we also encourage you to help a lot of people hear this important education ya oko hospital ubi anya time nchirem because if you are too much or a mistake it will cost the person. If you are not person who so they will enjoy making you an ignorant person, then maybe you're a mistake but I know our able and more competent doctors and nurses will not do that. But yes, if you are not time we need no the better church. It is also who be saying now also share now man for share no muti no met my day and ada omo so na tima ankofa oyeme bi anya day so you can contact BENCARE as you know for any screening, any health projects. If you want to come and support or sponsor any program, we are welcome. Any way, any form you want to collaborate, we are highly available. And then we and ASEDA Television will be rolling out some projects that will be going on soon, or will be coming to certain communities, will be at certain public places to offer certain services. And then when I say even some of these things, we'll be doing it in certain public spaces where we engage the public. Then they will ask the question, they will answer it there and then. You understand? Yeah. So if you need BENCARE for anything, you can call me on my number. My number is 02499 76 159 02499 76 159. Yes, so BENCARE, I am always available. If you need any training too for your staffs, maybe you have a small clinic, you have a pharmacy or any, even if it is a herbal center or this thing, and you need somebody with the experience to come and train your staffs in handling your patient, all the other ways we were trained as nurses and medical professionals, I can also come and offer something like a training or a workshop to help build the capacity of your staff so that you can provide proper services to your patients and also make your money. All right? Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for the time spent with ASEDA Television.
Good.
You are always on point. You are always on time, trying to help our viewers, trying to educate them, trying to put them at the level where they will understand the healthcare system. The safety measure is whatever I always say, you have to take it serious, because upon all things, your safety is always needed. Okay, so thank you, BENCARE, for the time spent with that. This is where we've ended. Next week, same time on ASEDA Television, we'll be here. I think the next week will be different topic. So it's going to be one of the chronic diseases, or it's going to be any disease that will be interesting for you to watch. We started last week, last 2 weeks with the topic right, responsibility, and your safety, which we ended it today. So if you have not watched the previous one, you can go back and check all those videos, the right responsibility, and today is the safety measures.
Yeah.
This is where we end that. We say, Pierre.
ASEDA Television.
Inspiring Africa.